What's good, Rizzle fam? It's your boy Big Man. Takeoff's younger brother, YRN Lingo, just called out Quavo for lying about his feelings for Takeoff. Seems like there's way more problems in the Migo gang than we first thought. Things between the remaining Migos members were very far from being chill. Just 2 days ago, we seen yet another indicator of the poor relationship between the family. YRN Lingo posted a series of Instagram stories and he threw some shade on Quavo, who's apparently faking his sadness for Takeoff, and he's not true family. Here's how the story goes. As y'all know, Takeoff died last year in November. Shot dead in front of a bowling alley in downtown Houston. Things went south quickly after an argument between Quavo and another person escalated to the point of no return. Sadly for everyone, guns were drawn and all hell broke loose. Before you knew it, a number of people got shot and Takeoff was one of them. He suffered a bullet wound to the head that took his life within minutes. There was not a single thing that anyone could do in order to save him. It was nothing short of tragedy, and Quavo basically held Takeoff during his last moments. But we now got YRN Lingo, who told the world that Quavo wasn't really shaken by Take's death as much as he claims. See, YRN Lingo is Takeoff's younger brother, and he jumped off the porch a few years back when he dropped the track with Quavo. He also collaborated on numerous tracks with his brother Takeoff. Undoubtedly, Lingo's one of the people who was troubled the most after he found out that his brother Take passed. There's an empty void in his heart. It's probably never going to be the same for him. YRN Lingo felt the tragic loss of Takeoff like no other. He wrote a long message on his Instagram going into all the details of what he's going through in his head once he realized that his brother is no longer there for him. The caption wrote, "It's never going to be the same again, but your name will live on. Long live Take." And in the message he wrote, "Dear Take, I don't know where to begin. I honestly still can't believe it. My big brother, my right hand, my other half, my literal twin. And the one I would call upon anytime, no matter what time, weather, situation you were in. You always made sure the family was straight. Even when I didn't need anything, you always gave me something." However, grief is not the only thing that he felt after his brother Take died. Seems like he also got some hard feelings for Quavo and Offset, who claimed to be family, but according to Lingo, they're just faking it. Lingo exposed Quavo and called him a liar after a series of Instagram stories that he posted earlier this week. He lashed out completely on Quavo. He let it all out. He went on to say things like, "Getting sick of y'all niggas thinking that y'all could say whatever you want to me. When this man was alive, they was all on now. Since he gone, they were nowhere to be found. Sucker. All that fake crying shit and be so flawed and lame, it don't even make any sense. I don't have nay brothers. Only brother I have is gone. And if you feel like I'm talking about you, the shoe fit myth. Nobody has to worry about what's going on over here. We're straight. And stop claiming y'all with my brother." Now, we can't even imagine what Lingo must be feeling after he suffered such a tragic loss, but he's obviously in pretty messed up place. People showed their support for Lingo online with comments like, "I can't imagine how he feels, but I'm grieving the loss of Take as well." And another person said that things will never be the same. He said, "Ever since Takeoff passed, it just don't feel the same anymore. But it sure seems like there's something going on behind the scenes that nobody knew. If what Lingo says is true, then it might be the case that Quavo and Offset weren't particularly close to Take like they claimed they were. Not just that, but it seems like there was more business and less family for them. Now that Takeoff is no longer here, Lingo said that he's got no brothers left, which he means Quavo and Offset were never truly family, more like associates. He even went as far as accusing them of being fake sad for the cameras and the media. According to Lingo, they weren't even sad because of what happened. And to finish things off, Lingo let everyone know that he's releasing a song in Takeoff's memory called "Still Hurtin'." Caption wrote, "I miss you, brother. I swear I do, and I'm sorry. So sorry." Whatever happened to Lingo is tragic, and we sure hope that better days are coming for him. We also hope that he's going to find a way to cope with all the pain that he's feeling right now. But we also have to wonder if he's lashed out to Quavo and Offset for a good reason. We've seen both of them mourn and release music in Takeoff's memory. We've seen them post equally as emotional posts online as well. What could have made YRN Lingo say all these things about him? Is he saying these things because his feelings are hurt and they're clouding his judgment? Or is there something else going on that we don't know of? We've seen a lot of drama take place in these last few days between Offset, Quavo, and the J Prince family. They've been coming up in the news a lot, especially after the Grammy Awards this year, during which they allegedly had a scuffle. Whether or not that's just a rumor, it doesn't matter that much. Clearly, there's plenty of cracks in the Migos boat, and it's sinking slowly but surely. We as fans have to wonder, is there any hope of salvaging what we got left of the legendary Migos? We'd all like to see Offset and Quavo rocket together again, not just for Takeoff's sake, but for the sake of the legacy they made together. The odds seem to be against all of those who want to see them reunite. As we've seen time and time again, Quavo's loyalty seems to lie with J Prince family. They not only glorified Quavo more than once, but they also threw dirt on Offset's name. We just seen Offset and J Prince go at each other on social media, calling out each other on multiple occasions and multiple platforms too. One thing's clear as day here: the J Prince family is heavily involved in this entire situation, and no matter how hard they try to cover it all up, people know that they're responsible in some way for what happened to Takeoff. There's more than a solid chance that Lingo referred to the J Prince family in his stories as well. They too are riding this terrible wave of media attention that took off ever since Take passed. In the the end, it's safe to say that things really went south ever since we lost the Rocket Man. We hope to see some brighter days soon, and hopefully what's left of the Migos will find a way to forgive each other and make dope music together once again. But what's y'all's take on this desperate situation that we see unfolding currently? You think YRN Lingo was right when he lashed out at Quavo and Offset, or was he acting reckless? Write down what you think down in the comments section below. Thanks again for watching to the very end. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Feel free to check out the rest of the videos on our channel. And as always, remember to keep it real.